Oh, um, next question. I haven't done my exploration call yet because I'm scared I'm just going to get sold something. Are your exploration calls just about sales? Great question. And a lot of people are very careful about being given gifts by companies for exactly the reason that most of them are actually just sales calls, and you should be worried about this. And I'm just so glad that you're asking this question. The exploration calls are literally there to get you going into the direction that you want to go. So when you're talking to a person, when you're talking to a qualified mentor, and just to be clear, these are the exploration calls that if you're a part of our Facebook group, you automatically are entitled to one exploration call with one of our qualified mentors. So when you're interacting with a mentor on a one-to-one basis, you'll get so much more out of it than just reading the stuff on Facebook, even just listening to this Q&A. Because what's happening with that exploration call is that that person will meet you where you are and give you real-time ways of dealing with, strategies, and might highlight some skills that need upgrading and show you how to do it. And so the exploration calls on a one-to-one basis, the whole purpose of it is that you start moving, because the most difficult thing in personal development is to get going. Once you're going, you can kind of course correct. So personal development in that way is very much like, flying a plane. Once you're up in the air, it's fine. You're good to go. You can change directions. You can do all those kinds of things. But as long as you're, the most difficult piece is to get going. Clifford, please don't move the table. Go on. Go on. Go on. Sorry, Clifford was taking part in this Q&A. So you want to make sure that you feel confident before booking in your exploration call that I've answered this question in a satisfactory way. So we want to get you off the ground and moving, so then you can kind of direct your own path into whatever direction you want to take it. Now, having said that, at the end of the call, the mentor will give you some options in terms of how they can help you, as in, it might be a free resource that they think you should check out straight away. So for example, somebody says, oh, I'm struggling with money, I don't know how to make more money. Well, the person that you're speaking to, the mentor, they might give you a couple of links or send you a couple of links a couple of days later to some how to make more money right now blogs, and then you can go and you can do that, and then if you feel like doing some more work, then you can get back to the person and say, hey, I've done these things, these are the challenges that I'm having, can you help me with whatever it is that you want. If the mentor thinks that you should look into one of the courses that for example, I've written or somebody else has written, that they believe that's the main thing, the best thing for you, the best match in terms of learnings, then they will tell you what that is. Whether it's our course, whether it's somebody else's course, that doesn't matter. There's also an opportunity to work with the mentor, and that mentor that's doing the call with you, they might feel compelled to offer you to work with them because they will have had firsthand experience of what you're going through, which allows them to help you accelerate your personal development in that field. Or they might say, hey, you're having struggles with this particular issue. I have a colleague who has had those similar kind of issues. Would you like me to set up a suitability call with that person if in fact it is something that you want to do, which is explore working with a mentor on a one-to-one basis. So I have told all of the mentors who are doing these calls that they are to give you, absolutely to give you, some resources that you can work on straight away, but that they are not tell you if they think that they can help you. Because remember, our 20 to 50 year plan is to have a world where leadership is based on both empathy, compassion, and effectiveness. And unless we can get people almost get them going, get them off the ground as fast as we possibly can, we're not going to see that vision. We're not going to realize that vision. And a part of that vision for us is offering those free one-to-one exploration calls for all of you members of this group. Okay, so that's our commitment to you. What you do with that is totally up to you. None of the people that are going to be doing the exploration calls, none of the mentors are salespeople. They're mentors. They're mentors. So they're going to tell you what they can recommend, and then it's up to you to take the recommendation or not. If it doesn't feel right for you, don't do it. If it feels right for you, do it. It's that simple. I will say, though, that as a kind of an add-on, because we don't do sales calls, because these are not sales calls, don't mess these people around if you do book the session. These people are doing this pro bono. This is valuable time for them. We're talking about $100 investment from their end to help you get going, to help you get off the ground. So please understand that. And if there's messing around, we just will cancel that. We have the right to cancel that voucher for you, because we're doing this. If you want to be a part of this, if you want to be, take off from the ground and really excel at your personal development, then I suggest that you do just that you get in touch and you claim your voucher. If not, please don't waste these people's time. They're such a valuable asset to people who really want to do their work. So that's what I would say to that. So you choose for yourself what's right for you. Nobody's going to talk you into anything. Again, here I'm saying, do the call, don't do the call. Either is fine for us. We're going into that direction anyway, to create more compassion and effectiveness in the world, in leadership. So, if you want to be a part of that vision, then claim your voucher.